going? Happy Moanday to ya. I'm gonna go get my Moanday coffee. Yesterday we went to did a little day trip to the big ass pump, and that was a lot of fun. So now we're gonna plan more of those. Now we gotta live up to our motto: travel America's back roads. That's where you'll find us. But I'm traveling the back roads till a week after I get my coffee. Almost forgot my badge today. Oops. So many things to remember. I love this drive right here. Call this Planes, Trains, and Automobiles in the Missouri River. Excuse me, got a frog in my throat. And that noise you hear in the background, that's the air conditioner. Yeah, this year we went straight from winter to summer. Spring was rained out. And when it was raining, it was cold. So, and oftentimes it was snowing all the way through April. Had a few nice days in April, and then here comes May and 80 degrees plus. It's mid 80s now, I think. Yesterday was rather warm too. It was okay enough. We had our windows open and stuff. We picnicked out at the big ass pump. It was quite enjoyable. The doggies loved it. They got to romp around. When we came home yesterday, they were too tired to play with Leroy, and Leroy was mad because he wanted to play. He even cooped up in the house. Poor doggy. And he was wanting to play. He was wanting to partay, and the dogs were like, "Meh." And yeah, I guess we are going to be car shopping too. I've been thinking about ultimate primo luxury cruising van, be comfortable, but yet has all-wheel drive, and the only thing that really fits that description that's reliable is the Toyota Sienna, which is not all that cheap in the all-wheel drive version. It's not all that cheap in the regular version. They tend to load those things out. But the other day I test drove a pickup truck. It was only two-wheel drive, a Toyota Tacoma. You want to talk about something that's not cheap, man. And I've been thinking, well, if I'm car shopping and I have the means and I want an all-wheel, four-wheel drive, I should get something that I could perchance be like an adventure mobile, you know, go off the beaten track with. You know, on these times when the Jefferson Highway turns into mush because it hasn't been maintained in over 100 years. There are places, let me tell you. Or, you know, National Old Trails Road, the old parts of it, what do you call that? You call that Alzheimer's disease. You know, the old Boonslick Trail, that's it. Boonslick Trail in Missouri. The highway that was essentially created by the Boone family. Well, not really created by them. It kind of led from the only really big city in the state, which wasn't big at the time, St. Louis, into middle Missouri, where they had a salt lick mine. Salt was hard to come by, and so they found this area that had salt, and they were mining it. They needed a road to go from the big city where they could send their goods back east, or south, or north on the river, so they made this road, the Boonslick Trail or Boonslick Road. became the first highway in Missouri, and also became the foundation for part of the National Trails Road. And if you want to follow that area, there's some areas where, you know, it's like, I've seen pictures, but I haven't seen it, where you look and it's like you see in the woods, and there's a rut, and that's the road, the old road, you know, private property and stuff. I wouldn't be four-wheeling on people's private property. I don't know, you know. We'll probably be looking for something like a Subaru Outback or something like that, you know, something we can drive around, but we can both drive around. And my wife is not very confident in her driving skills, especially a larger vehicle. And I say that as I see a bus turning a corner and a short little tiny lady driving it. And I'm like, yeah. Oh well. Yeah, I can't win that argument. Anyway, I'm gonna go get my coffee. I'm starting to get silly. So